Aloha everyone, I'm Wilma Roddy, proud principal of Na'alehu Elementary School, and I am the 2024 Masayuki Tokioka nominee for Ka'u Kia'au Pahoa Complex Area. I'm lucky to be serving in the community that raised me. I attended this school from kindergarten through 8th grade. We are a big district in the Ka'u Kia'au Pahoa Complex Area. We're in the district of Ka'u, but in a small little rural town called Na'alehu. It used to be a plantation town, and now, since the plantation has closed in 1996, it's more of like a ranching, farming town. Many of our families have to drive to Kona for work, and we employ many employees here, right here at the school. Two fun facts about our place is that we are the southernmost school in the United States, and we don't have one stoplight. We serve a diverse population, and they come with a lot of strengths. So a lot of them are hunters, they're fishermen, they have many talents, they love to perform, sing and dance. Yet we do have challenges. Many of our students are performing at below grade level. At Na'alehu Elementary School, we are focusing on our pedagogy around instruction. And we're doing that by using the 4 habits of powerful teaching and learning, which is connected and aligned to brain research. They are ready to learn, what to learn, talk to learn, and model to learn. First, we needed to build a common awareness and that we were focusing around instruction. Instruction is about our human behavior. It's about our habits. And so we needed to make sure that our instruction focused on how the brain learns. Next, we had to build a common understanding. This is a neuroscience part of the 4 habits. And with Ready to Learn, it's about being friendly and welcoming. It's about making your classroom a safe space for all your students. What to Learn is about what we want the brain to focus on. It's about what they're learning versus what they are doing. This is where you include your learning intentions and your success criteria. Next is Talk to Learn. This is when we get students talking to one another. It's the academic discourse part. The more they're talking, the more they're learning. It's that reciprocal interaction that your students are having with one another to build upon one another's thinking so that they're processing what they are learning. And the last part is Model to Learn. The Model to Learn is that multi-sensory learning, getting them up and moving, getting them talking, getting them to create things, making things visual, because we know that vision trumps all senses. It's basically integrating nahopena a'o, or ha, into everything that you do in your classroom, building that sense of belonging, responsibility, that excellence, aloha, total well-being, and that strengthened sense of Hawaii. Then next, we had to build a common language. And that's when we went on Star Learning Walks. So our friends graciously hosted us, Ka'u High and Pahala Elementary School, Ke'au Elementary School, Ke'au High School, Waiakea Elementary, and Waiakea Intermediate School. We break up into groups of 4 to 6. We go into the classroom using our 4 habits rubric, and we stay there for 20 minutes. And we learn from the teacher and the students. So after 20 minutes, you go back outside, you then break up into pairs, and you talk about what you saw. We talk about what we saw according to the 4 habits rubric, and how it could show up in our classroom. And then after about 5 minutes, you get together and you square up. And when you square up, again, you continue that conversation around what we saw, what we think can show up more in the classroom, or how it could show up in our own classrooms. And then we reflect and we make commitments. We make commitments to what we're gonna do when we get back to Na'alehu Elementary School so that the 4 habits of powerful teaching and learning can show up. And what I love about Learning Walks is that it helps build community, a community of teachers learning from one another. Another thing I love about this is that it's completely non-judgmental. It's about our own learning. It's about what we can take away and learn from one another and bring back to our classrooms because teachers have so much to share and they can learn and grow from one another. And our friends at the schools that I mentioned now come and visit us and do learning walks at our school. So we're building that sense of aloha, that sense of belonging, that sense of community. As you can see, it's naho pena'a'o all around us. This then led to common practices at Na'alehu Elementary School. So when you walk through our school, our hallways, you should be seeing our teachers smiling, being friendly and welcoming. Our classrooms are a safe place for our students. You should see learning intentions and success criteria. You should see students getting up and talking and having academic discourse. And you should see multisensory learning in our classrooms. And because we've integrated these practices into Na'alehu Elementary School, you're seeing that it's showing up more as habits. And so we are making good gains. While we are making progress and good gains, there's still some challenges. We're in our third year of doing powerful teaching and learning and implementing the 4 habits at Na'alehu Elementary School. And we know things don't happen overnight. We're building relationships with others, our friends from other schools. We're visiting each other's classrooms. We're taking back all this knowledge from one another so that we can make sure that all of these show up in our classrooms. I just know that if we continue to stay the course, we'll make positive impact and change for our students at all of our schools. Some advice I have for my fellow colleagues is that to be an instructional leader, you have to be an instructional learner. And so at every professional development, I make it a point to learn right alongside my staff. Another critical piece is that I needed to know the 4 habits. So you have to go into classrooms and visit classrooms so that you know what effective instruction looks like. Another powerful thing is that as leaders, we have to make the learning about us. And so when you walk into classrooms, make sure your teachers know that you're cheering them on and not checking on them. So cheer on, not check on. When facilitating meetings, I make sure to try and model what you expect. So I make sure that I welcome them, we do celebrations, I have visual agendas, I make sure to have my learning intentions and my success criteria. You do just as you ask the teachers to do. Everyone a leader, everyone a learner. We is greater than me. #WeAreHonu.